Hello everyone, it's Sergio here. The reason why I wanted to make this video is, of course, we haven't been able to, or we're not going to be able to train as we normally train. And it's important for us to understand what's our game plan. You can actually study what I'm going to say and you can watch this video as many times as you want. So what you see in the screen, what you see in the field that we got here, we got a formation. We got basically two moments. One is when we're in possession and the other one when the other team is in possession. I wanted to focus the first part in the moment when they're in possession. And we got a 4-1-4-1, basically. And what I wanted to make sure that we understand is how compact the team should be. All right. So we look at the area. We almost, if the ball is in the middle, it depends where the ball is. But I want you to make sure how tight we are. We're very close. This might change during the game and it depends of the situation. But that's what I want to put in your mind as a player, that we gotta be a compact team. We gotta be a team that is hard to penetrate through the middle. All right. So, and why through the middle? That's basically the channel that we wanted to cover. Okay. If you got that clear, now we're gonna go in position, a specific position here. So we go a line of 4 that we normally have done, but then I want you to pay attention to these 3 people, which is 8, number 10, and number 6. So you guys got a multiple task in the game. You're gonna play going up and down, a lot of defensive task for you, but also a lot of attacking tasks for you. And I want to put it very clear. When we don't have the ball, I want players to stay central and compact, and I want kind of a line of 3 of you guys, all of you 6s. So you put in your mind that you all are defending, with the fullbacks, with the wingers also tied in the middle. So we're gonna put a lot of people in the middle. We're gonna overlap the middle of the field when we're defending, making sure that we're marking and it's hard for them to penetrate. By saying this, I want the fullbacks being aware of the wide areas. I'm pretty sure that if they find someone in the middle and they play the ball wide here, you guys need to be able to be the first one who is gonna try to delay the game, not to win the ball. So when you guys get to the ball and to the ball carrier, let's say you're against 2 here, the objective is not to win the ball. The objective is to delay the game, to allow the whole team to come and shuffle into this wide area now, but still compact. All right. Saying that, not interested on the fullbacks yet. That's how we want the team to look like when we don't have the ball. But now ideally, this might let us in the position to recover a lot of balls, and we've been doing it. We're a team that actually recover balls in the middle. So we want to recover the ball in the middle, and that most likely is going to happen. And now this is the question, and this is the mentality I want you to have. As soon as we recover the ball, how quickly can we get it out of the middle of the park? How quickly can we get it to the wide areas? And in this case, again, these 3 people, the 6, 8, and 10, play a crucial game. You need to try to find rather the wingers or the fullbacks when you recover the ball. And if one of the wingers recover the ball, you need to try to find a wide player. And let's go to the examples. So let's say we recover the ball in the middle, and 8, 6, or 10, you recover the ball. You're actually the one that got it. All right. So now how quickly can you get it to one of the wide players, which is number 11 or 5, 7, or 2? By saying this, I want whatever side we play, we need to again overlap and hit them in the counter attack on the wide areas. So I want my fullbacks to being able to read the game, and wherever the ball is, that's the fullback that I want to go and overlap. That ball needs to be played. If the fullback goes, I want that ball to be played. Why? Because this is gonna help us to put again numbers at front. That's gonna help us to go and put numbers up front. And again, from a defensive position, number 10 is gonna go now in an attacking position. And of course, I want my target, which is the number 9, to be at front all the time. Being able to, alright, don't commit too much in defense, just block in the middle, blocking the pass. Don't let them play maybe the center backs. But I want you to be the target for the team. And of course, in the middle, I don't want you to go and get many balls wide here. That's why we got these 2 players to do that job. Alright? So saying that, what we want is get the ball in the wide areas, put numbers in the attacking front. So that's why the number 10 and number 8 should go. And in this situation, we push all up, center backs, full backs. 7 need to do the job as well and help us in attack. And in theory, we're gonna have about 6 players in attack and 5 players in defense, counting the goalkeeper. So this 6 is the only one that I need the discipline for him to stay. Especially why? Because if we lose the ball, we still want to be able to have our line of 4 at the back, which is closest player press, and then the 6 drops as a center back. But we're gonna go through that a little bit later. So when we got the ball, we need to hit the wide areas, and that's in the counter-attack. So we worry about defending and being compact, but the main objective is gonna be in the transition. When we get the ball, how quickly can we get it wide, and how quickly can we support our teammates? And support means the fullback using the space, or even if when we recover the ball, let's come back to the first, how we were before when we recover the ball. So let's say we get the ball here, and the ball is directly played to the winger, to the fullback, then it's exactly the same. We need this player to rather make the diagonal run to the wide area here, or just support by coming, and the 9 making the diagonal, but we need people up front. That's it. We need to put people up front in the transition as quick as possible. So rather the fullback or the winger, that's gonna be our target if we get the ball in the middle. Now, when we lose the ball, again, we come back onto this point. Center back, of course, the fullback is gone. So the center back will become the fullback. 10 need to make the run. 10 need to commit in defense, because remember, in this case, and especially if he's on this side of the field, we want 6 and 10 to be very defensive. So that means 6 and 10 are gonna come. 10 is gonna come blocking the middle or putting people in the middle as we want. 6 is gonna drop as a center back, and we're still gonna have our line of 4 here with the 10 coming in the middle. So let's say they recover the ball, they come here. We still need to be able to have a solid defense. Even if they got more people there, we still need to put people there. And that comes from commitment. That comes from the effort from the 10 and the 6 to be disciplined and being able to go up and down during the game. That's also, I'm not expecting this fullback to come back. I'm not expecting the fullback to go all the way and chasing. I would rather someone covering and then just come back on your own pace. But the responsibility is not on this fullback. It goes now on the 6 and the other 3 people in the line of 4, plus 1, hopefully 2, hopefully the 3 midfielders we initially got. So look at that. Number 8 in a defensive setup, number 10 in a defensive setup, and 6 covering the center back spot. and then we set, we compact again. We don't want to win the ball straight away, but we definitely want to stay compact. We definitely want to look like a short, compact team. That's the main objective. So there are two key movements, and is when we lose the ball. When the opposition got the ball, we need to be compact. Everyone, no bunching, but everyone marking and being tied to the mark in a small area, making the field smaller and harder for them to penetrate. But also when we get the ball, which is the second moment, when we go in the transition, how quickly can we hit our fullback and our wing? Okay, saying that, the second moment when we hit the winger, so let's go back to the initial situation, which is we're compact in the middle. 6 here. And let's say we win the ball. As soon as we win the ball in the middle of the park, there is an instant moment where the winger and the fullback on both sides, as well as the number 9, are gonna give us the option to use the width and make the field bigger. So what I mean by that is, remember the square we did before? How small it was? Now I want it like that. Now I want a big team, a wide team. All right. So when we get the ball there, very simple. 11, 5, 7, 2, 9. Absolutely everyone actually going in a 45 degrees wide and high, trying to go forward, of course. Why? Because what's the point to try to play the wide areas? If we get the ball, yes, we play the winger, but still in the middle of the park. So we don't want to hit the ball. We don't want to attack through this area. This is still the middle of the park. This is still the middle. It's not wide enough. Where we actually gonna go is here. Where we actually wanna go is super wide. Here. That's the area that we wanna hit. Okay? So very simple, but very important that you got it in your mind. So make the team use all the space and also overlap. So we need people that commit and do the job by very simple 45 degrees or cover in the middle or being compact, however you want to call it. A small team, a compact team, difficult to penetrate through the middle or through any area. Difficult to penetrate because we got numbers there and we got players marked. We're not only gonna be in the area, but we're gonna pick people. We're gonna mark people. We're gonna be tight on them. All right. And then when we win the ball, what we wanna do is boom, a straw away going wide, a straw away putting people next to the line. So have a look. Have a look how wide I put number 7, how wide I put number 11. All right. If they're not quick enough, if you hit them, okay, by the time the ball is traveling to the winger, which is still in the middle, this player here now got the job to go wide. And look how wide I mean, next to the line. And hopefully the video help us to understand what we want. And hopefully this is what we're gonna do in the game. Very important things, and it's when we don't have the ball, a compact team, 3 6s. We don't have a 6, 8, and 10. We have 3 6s when we're defending. And when we got the ball, when we recover the ball, we go to the wide areas as quick as possible. That's it. Easy, simple. That's gonna apply. It's our game plan. And that's it. See you later, alligator.